How do you feel about the issue of left versus right in journalism and the level of objectivity in practice today?
Well, look, nobody can be completely objective. I mean, there is a test that they give people in journalism school where they have a class and somebody runs in and steals somebody's wallet, and then they ask all the students, write what happened, and you'll get, if there are 30 students, you'll get 30 different accounts, because we all are creatures of our perceptions and our understanding and our background. Having said that, I think you can try to be fair. I think you can try to be honest and accurate. As far as Fox News is concerned, there's no question that primetime programming tilts to the right, is conservative. Like an op-ed page has columnists. But the main news gathering function of Fox is to tell it straight. Now, some people will say, well, they're slanted to the right. I think it's because the mainstream media is so slanted to the left that when we tell both sides of the story, that in comparison, it looks different. I think that's a good thing, not a bad thing. And I would say this about Fox. We have a firewall. You watch our election coverage on MSNBC. You have commentators anchoring election night or conventions like Rachel Maddow or Chris Matthews, who make no bones about their opinions. On Fox, it's Brit Hume or it's Bret Baier. And I think that, it isn't Bill O'Reilly or Sean Hannity. So I think there's a real effort to keep opinion, and there's no question there is opinion on Fox, but to keep opinion separate from the news.
Is there a concern of a liberal bias outside of Fox News?
Sure. I mean, just look at what you see on the three major networks and the New York Times and the Washington Post. I don't think there's any question that Fox News, in some sense, was created as a corrective, not to just tell one side of the story as opposed to the, let's say, the New York Times telling the other side of the story, but to tell both sides of the story. Yes, you'll get the Democratic side, but you'll also get the Republican side. You'll also hear from conservatives that I don't think you often hear from in a lot of the mainstream media.